this video playlist, number 60, a broad dark belt of wampum of 38 rows, having a white heart in the center, on either side of which are 2 white squares, all connected with the heart by white rows of beads, shall be the emblem of the unity of the 5 nations. And no, this is called a Hiawatha belt, now listed in the Congressional Library. The first of the squares on the left represents the Mohawk Nation and its territory. The second square on the left and the one near the heart represents the Oneida Nation and its territory. The white heart in the middle represents the Onondaga Nation and its territory. And it also means that the heart of the 5 nations is single in its loyalty to the Great Peace, and that the Great Peace is lodged in its heart, meaning the Onondaga Lords. And that the council fire is to burn there for the 5 nations, and further, it means that the authority is given to advance the cause of peace, whereby hostile nations out of the Confederacy shall cease warfare. The white square to the right of the heart represents the Cayuga Nation and its territory, and the fourth and last white square represents the Seneca Nation and its territory. White shall hereby symbolize that no evil or jealous thoughts shall creep into the minds of the lords while in the council under the Great Peace. White is the emblem of peace, love, charity, and equity, and it safeguards the 5 nations. 61. Should a great calamity threaten the generations rising and living of the 5 nations, the 5 united nations, then he who is able to climb to the top of the tree of the great long leaves may do so. When he reaches the top of the leaves, he shall look about in all directions, and should he see that evil things are approaching, then he shall call to the people of the 5 nations assembled beneath the tree of the great long leaves, and say, "A calamity threatens your happiness." Then shall the lords convene in council and discuss the impending evil. When all the truths relating to the trouble shall be fully known and found to be true, then shall the people seek out a tree of Ongona. It's spelled Kahanka, but it says a great swamp elm. Okay, and when they find it, they shall assemble their heads together and lodge for a time between its roots, and then their labors being finished, that they may hope for happiness for many days after. 62. When a Confederate Council of the 5 nations declares for a reading of the belts of shell, calling to mind the laws, they shall provide for a reader a specialty made mat, woven of the fibers of wild hemp. The mat shall not be used again for such formality. It's called the honoring of the importance of the law.